Well, Morgan, very well played. What a 3 points that is.
Yeah, it's incredible, especially with how this past week's gone, with everything that's happened. Um, we knew we had to do it for T today, and the 3 points, the win was for him. He's on a good road to recovery now. Everything went positive as can be. But no, that performance out there was for him. He gave us a nice message before the game, which was nice to see, saying that he's right behind us. So yeah, it's been a really difficult week to take for everyone, I think. But we're delighted with the 3 points, and we're even more happy that he's okay.
Because the thing is, you are such a tight-knit group. It's what's got you to this stage and got you through this season and earned you so much this season. So when something like that happens with Taiwo, you all feel it, don't you? It affects you all.
Yeah, it's horrible. Yeah, you wouldn't wish it on your worst enemy. I think we came back in. Our first day back in was Wednesday, and the whole place was just lifeless, which was expected. But it wasn't a nice feeling. And then when we got the good news that he was up and out of, you know what, it sort of lifted everyone's spirit, showed how much of a fighter he was. So we had to go and fight out there today for him. So yeah, we're all delighted that he's on a good road to recovery. But we've got one more game left, and I'm so sure he'll be wanting us to win and supporting us through it.
Yeah, absolutely. And with winning today, you and I've set up a final weekend of the season.
Yeah, we left it difficult for ourselves, being in the situation that we was in. But we're going to fight to the very end. It's at home. I know the City ground's going to be absolutely rocking. We need the fans. And yeah, we'll go back to the drawing board this week and really address how we're going to go into this game. But we're going to go into the game fighting and wanting everything.
As far as the game today is concerned, Morgan, that was a bit of everything about Forest, wasn't it? 'Cause it was lovely flowing football first half, good attacking stuff, and then really gritted it out defensively at the end.
Yeah, I think that game sort of sums up our season. We do play some nice football at times, but then we can also do the dirty work. And first half was a key message from the gaffer to absolutely go for the game. It was a do or die moment, and we had to go for it. And I felt like the boys were incredible first half. We got the first one, and then it was important second half that we didn't come out like that again. It was a bit more settled, a bit more calm, and when we had the next chance was to take it, and we knew we could see the game out. And then the last 15-20 minutes, the boys were incredible, defended really well. Mats was a joke again. And yeah, it just shows the grit and the fight and the togetherness of the team.
What about your start to the game? Because you've had a great effort that the goalkeeper saved, and then one that he's sort of presented to you on a plate.
Yeah, I should have scored the first one. Yeah, definitely should have scored the first one. But I knew when the second one came out, I knew I had to take my chance. And yeah, I'm delighted I got the goal, but more importantly, we got the 3 points, and the 3 points today was for Taiwo.
And that second goal, that was an interminable delay to find out that you were 2-0 up, wasn't it? I think we reckon it was about 6 minutes.
Yeah, when situations that I come across, you have to stay calm and not get too frantic, and stay focused on what's ahead at task, and that's the game. And we can't get too involved in the VAR and what's going on and what's being said, because at the end of the day, it's out of our control. What will be, will be. But I think the boys handled it really well. And then the last 15-20 minutes, it turned into how together we are as a team, and we showed it.
It's been a tough few weeks. It's been a very tough week, specifically this week, as you've already been into, Morgan. But what's at stake on the last day? To take your Champions League run to the final day of the season is a terrific effort, isn't it?
I think it means everything. We're going to need to show character, belief, confidence, and we're just going to go for the game. It's the last game of the season. We have to give it absolutely everything if we want to achieve what we set out to achieve. We've put ourselves in this situation. We could have made it easier for ourselves, but at the end of the day, we've still secured European football for this club, and they haven't seen that in the last 30 years. So we also have to acknowledge that, but realise that we want more.